Who is prayer for? God or you? When do you pray? Where do you pray? And what do you pray about? Everything, anywhere, anytime, you can talk to God. He is not far, He is near, and He is listening. When you talk to God, He imparts His nature. When you talk to God, you get more of God. When you talk to God, you get closer to God. And the closer you get to God, the closer you get to peace. The more you and God are together, the more you and peace. For He is the Prince of Peace because He is the essence of peace. And so you can no more separate peace from God than you can love from God. It is who He is. It is from His essence. And so the peace of God, again, is not a circumstantial exterior emotion that you acquire through travail in prayer. It is simply two persons coming together, and who He is and what is true about Him moves into your space, to your brain, to your soul, to your spirit, and all of a sudden you have something that is transcendent. It is the Prince of Peace apparent in your daily life. And I would describe the peace of God in three ways. The peace of God is generally a sense of God. All of a sudden, for whatever reason, you have, simply by the grace of God, you now have a sense of God. Just by telling Him what's on your mind. Telling Him, and can I just encourage you when it comes to talking to God, don't talk to God about what you think you should talk to God about. Talk to God about what you really want to talk to God about. Like what's actually going through your brain. Right? And sometimes it's mumbo jumbo, sometimes it's very insignificant and small, and sometimes it is grand and beautiful and spiritual and you're asking for nations. But it's not always like that. Talk to God, for He already knows what's on your mind, and what will happen is you'll get a sense of God. And now all of a sudden I got a confidence because I sense that God in fact is near. It's not that God was not near before you prayed. It's just that by hearing yourself talk to God, you have become more aware of the fact that He is not far, but He is near, and He is your present help in time of need. He is your friend that sticks closer than a brother. Prayer changes you, not God. Secondly, you not only get a general sense of God, you get a specific sense that God is guarding you. Clearly, the Bible says when we talk to God, His person plays guard to our mind and our heart. When we articulate whatever it is on our mind, the Bible says we will get a sense that God is standing guard at our heart, because our heart is a part of His kingdom, His domain, and our heart is His. And He will protect your heart and your mind. He will stand guard when you sleep. He neither sleeps nor slumbers, and He will fend off those haunting, horrific thoughts and emotions that debilitate you in your daily life. And lastly, not only do you get a general sense of God, a sense of God guarding, you get a sense of God ruling. Now all of a sudden you realize, wait a minute, no, I kind of forgot that God is still seated. And by the way, you know you're good when you're still seated. He is seated because the work has been finished, the victory has been claimed, and He rules and He reigns. He does not get off His throne for His enemies, for His enemies are under His feet and are defeated. Please hear me out. We have record of God standing at His throne as Stephen is being martyred. But God is not standing because He is worried or He is fearful. He is standing because of the care and concern and love that He has for His children. But there has never been an enemy, nor will there be an enemy that will cause our King to get up off His throne, because yet more needs to be done. No, it is finished and it is completed, and the devil himself is a dog on a leash. And when I talk to God, I remember, I rehearse, I recall, I revisit. Though I am down here running from space to space, A to B to C, trying to take care of my family and get the errands done and pick up the kids at soccer practice, there is a God in heaven, a need a minivan. He's got no errands to run. His work is completed, and He rules and He reigns. That's the kind of peace I need. I need a sense of God. I need a sense of God guarding my family, my life. I need a sense of God ruling over our country and the countries of the world. No matter what comes out in the press, I can trust that I got a God who's near, and he guards and he rules. I need a transcendent peace. No, we will continue to fight. Listen, the good fight, not the bad fight, not the wrong fight, the good fight. Our fight is for humanity. Our fight is for people. Our fight is not inherently political. Our fight is spiritual. And it's for the dignity and value of every single human being. And our ultimate goal is not just that nations come together. It's not just that systems are fixed. It's not just the White House, the schoolhouse, the church house. Our ultimate goal is that eternal souls would be connected with their Creator and they would spend eternity with Him. Yeah. So let's go where it's dark. Let's go where it's bleak. Let's go where they say we can't go. And we will go there, and we will go with the peace of God that surpasses all understanding, that will guard our hearts. I love this part. Our hearts and our minds. Listen, in Jesus Christ. I cannot wait to see how your life is transformed.